Hiya,
Hello.
it's us again. We're redoing what we. If you saw last night, it was a bit of a fiasco with the with no sound being there for the first few minutes, and then us having to do the rest of the evening off an iPad rather than our usual camera and microphone setup. So we've decided to redo the songs to try and do them a bit more justice than we did last night. Anyway.
Yeah, just, better sound, better picture. Well, better picture. You can decide, you can see us more clearly.
Yeah.
And you're not looking up Dave's nose.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first problem yesterday with the sound, that was a technical issue in-house.
I screwed up.
The second problem later on when Facebook dropped out, that was a Facebook issue. Lots of our friends had Facebook issues yesterday apparently. And we had some internet issues later on in the evening. But all of that is by the by. We're going to do the songs again. So here we are then.
Yeah. Bit of Curtis Mayfield. It's one for a start.
People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. People get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and board them. There's hope for all amongst those loved the most. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner, for there's no hiding place amongst the kingdom's throne. People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord.
I love that song. Not in the least bit religious, but I just think that's a great song.
It is. It's a beautiful song, and yeah, there's a little bit of a very slightly religious, gospel-y theme to some of the songs that we've got on this list, but not from any planned thing. That's just the way it happened.
Unless there is a greater being planning this for us, they
Possibly.
probably sorted the set list out.
Yeah.
It's probably them that screwed the technical issue last night as well.
Yeah. This next song, this isn't even vaguely religious, but it does sort of hark back to medieval mythology, I suppose.
Probably.
Song by a great friend of ours, sadly no longer with us. We lost him 7 years ago. The lovely Nick Keir from Edinburgh. And the song is called Avalon. And it's a song that I think he wrote when he was with Finn McCool before he joined the McCalmans, but he did used to perform it with the Macs. But it was one of the ones that I always used to like hear him singing solo. And it requires
Have you seen Dad Gad?
retuning.
We're almost there.
Are you there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. My love has gone to Avalon. The winter here's too cold. As vanquished kings from fields of fog did in the days of old. As she moves through shimmering climes and views the ancient stones, I stand here on my hill alone. I did as much as I could do to bind my love to stay. From Lothian to tinted gels, a long and weary way. No warlock Celt am I to bind her fancy to my own. I stand here on my hill alone. My city stands full in my gaze, a proud and empty shell. A ruined chapel marks the view above a barren well. An icy breeze from Greenland's coast denies a futile song. I stand here on my hill alone. Perhaps I'll go to Westmoreland, where hills are not so high, or make my way to Anglia, where lowland pastures lie. A darkened town's no place of rest to one who saw it shine. I stand here on my hill alone. My love has gone to Avalon. The winter here's too cold. As vanquished kings from fields of fog did in the days of old. As she moves through shimmering climes and views the ancient stones, I stand here on my hill. I stand here on my hill. I stand here on my hill alone.
Care song.
Yeah, that one came to mind when Irene Marshall suggested another really old song of Nick's, St Anton's Well, which I just like. St Anton's Well is a great song, but I like that one better. So there you go. So now...
Yeah, now, sorry, I've got to retune quickly. This is a beautiful song, an Alan Hull song. Requested by Denman, and as I mentioned, we will get around some Tom Waits as well at some point, and it's Winter Song, and I've been watching it on YouTube as you do to learn it, watching him in Newcastle City Hall, And also came across a really good version by Elvis Costello. Makes a good job of it, yeah.
And I actually saw Lindisfarne do this song in Newcastle City Hall back in about 1978, I think it was, when I was clearly a babe in arms.
Clearly. When winter's shadowy fingers first pursue you down the street, and your boots no longer lie about the cold around your feet, do you spare a thought for summer and whose passage is complete? Whose memories lie in ruins, and whose ruins lie in heat. When winter comes howling in, when the wind is singing strangely, blowing music through your hair, and the rain splattered windows make you decide to stay in bed. Do you spare a thought for the homeless tramp who wishes he were dead? Or do you pull the bedclothes higher and dream of summertime instead? When winter comes howling in, the creeping cold has fingers that caress you without permission, and the mystic crystal snowdrops only aggravate the condition. Do you spare a thought for the gypsy with no secure position, who is turned and spurned by village and town at the magistrate's decision? When winter comes howling in, well, the turkey's in the oven and the Christmas presents are bought, and Santa's in his module, he's an American astronaut. Do you spare a thought for Jesus, who does nothing but his thoughts, who got busted just for talking and befriending the wrong sorts? When winter comes howling in, when the winter time comes howling in. Made a better job of that last night.
Didn't like to say.
Hey, such is life.
Yee.
Slightly out of tune guitar, which is annoying as well. I am.
So anyway, thanks ever such a lot to people who sent in contributions last night,
Yes,
both
we do appreciate it.
for the our charity fund and for our Strings and Things fund, or for our technical fund, as Jill suggested. Yeah, might be an idea.
Yeah.
We're not sure how many of them were out of pity for our efforts last night, but
We'll take it. We'll take pity.
it.
We
Yeah.
don't mind that at all.
So if anybody's watching this who didn't see it before, there are donation buttons on our website where you can donate either to our charity fund for the Sleaford Community Food Larder and the Musicians Union Hardship Fund, or to our own Strings and Things fund.
Yep.
Basically, I'm collecting to get my hair done in a few weeks' time now. I've got an appointment at the hairdresser's.
Right.
Sorry, there we go.
I'm clearly not. No.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, this song. A couple of weeks back, I had the absolute pleasure of going busking with a mate of mine, Nige Creasy Knocker, and while we were there, his lad came along, Jim, and joined us on the cajon. Nige is a great squeeze box player, and we just played a few tunes, made a few quid for charity, and it was really nice to do, actually, just to get out and see some folks and have a bit of banter. But this next song is for Jim. It's always been one of his favourites. It's an old folk song, no idea where it comes from, I've got to be honest. Don't know who wrote the original, but I think there are various versions.
Lots of different sets of lyrics, but
yeah.
these are the ones that we know anyway.
Yeah, step it out.
I say no, I have got them on a sheet of paper here just in case. In the village of Kildare, there's a maiden young and fair. Her eyes that shone like diamonds, she had long and golden hair. A countryman came riding up to her father's gate. He rode up on a milk-white stallion, rode up when it broke the gate. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs to the countryman. I have come to court your daughter, Mary, with the golden hair. I have goods and I have silver, I have land beyond compare. I will build for her a mansion, she'll have servants to command. I will buy her silks and satins and a gold ring for her hand. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs to the countryman. But kind sir, I love another, I have pledged to him my hand. I don't want your goods or silver, I don't want your gold or land. But if father spoke up sharply, you will do as you are told. You'll be married on a Monday, you will wear his ring of gold. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs to the countryman. In the village of Kildare, there's a deep stream running by. There Mary went at midnight, down with her lover boy. In the village there is music, you can hear a father say, step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, Monday is your wedding day. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs to the countryman. That song, because we used to do it when we played with the band, Rag Trade, and that was usually the one where the drunks in the pub would start dancing, I think.
Didn't take them long.
No. We had some
Some good
fabulous
times.
nights
We
in
did.
that band.
Some
We had
good
some
times.
terrifying experiences as well. One particular pub in a city, neither of which I will name, where we had been told we had to finish at 11:15 on the dot. Until
this is why the landlord who was paying us,
yeah,
by the way, you know, so you don't argue
until
with
it was St Patrick's Day, and the locals had
Begged-
basically decided that
begged-
we weren't going to stop.
They beg to differ.
Yes.
So I say, old chap, would you mind awfully just doing a couple of more numbers? And we said, no, delighted.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah. The
similar,
landlord
anyway.
asked us to go back to that pub, and we said no.
Never went back.
Terrifying experience. Something completely different now.
Yeah, this is a Jackson C. Frank song. The guitar don't like working afternoons. It's been a bit temperamental. I think it's the guitar anyway. Yeah, Jackson C.
Issues
Frank.
again.
Blues Run the Game. Lovely song. I was just trying to remember how it went then. Catch a boat to England, baby. Maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, honey. Me and room service, baby. Me and room service, well, we're living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, honey, you're on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, babe. When I ain't sleeping, mama. When I'm not sleeping, well, you know, you find me crying. Living is a gamble, baby, and loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I've thrown in dice, wherever I have played the blues, I've run the game. So maybe tomorrow, honey, someplace down the line, I'll wake up older, so much older, mama. I'll wake up older and I'll just stop all my trying. Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same. Love that song.
Beautiful, beautiful
Gorgeous,
song.
gorgeous.
When we were doing that live last night, Georgia Lucas, a friend of ours from Sydney, came on. Sydney, Australia, that is. Australia. And she loves that song, and apparently she'd just woken up and stuck Facebook on, and there we were doing one of her favourite songs, which is great. This next song...
Just thinking of that song, because mentioning Georgia made me think of Croppery. She came along to Croppery Festival last year, which is Fairport Convention's big festival. For those that don't know, most people watching this would know that anyway, I do realise that. But I think it was last year or the year before, I think it probably might have been the year before, Ralph McTell and Al Stewart. Al Stewart was doing a set, and Ralph McTell joined him, and they did a song together, and that was the song. They did Blues Run the Gang.
For this one, we're heading back north of the border to a song by Dougie MacLean from Dunkeld. Not, as I have heard some people call him, Dougie.
Well, I can see that, you know.
Yeah, but
how it's spelled,
he's a Dougie.
Yeah, well, it's a Dougie, but if you're reading it off the page, I can get that.
Be wrong.
You might be wrong, but I can get it. You know?
This is
Well,
anyway.
I live with that.
This is a Dougie MacLean song. Best known, obviously, for Caledonia, especially south of the border. But he has written a lot of other really good songs.
Belters.
This is another one that we've never done, just the two of us, before. We have joined in when some other friends were doing it, but song's called Ready for the Storm. Waves rolling and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, but there is no doubt that the lighthouse will keep shining out to warn the lonely sailor. The lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's bones to the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that he can hold except the rolling ocean. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, so ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. Give me mercy for my dreams, 'cause every confrontation seems to tell me what it really means to be this lonely sailor. And when you take me by your side, you love me, yes you love me. And I should have realized I have no reasons to be frightened. And I am ready for the storm, yes so ready I am ready for the storm, ready for the storm. Distance, it is no real friend, and time will take its time, and you will find that in the end it brings you me, this lonely sailor. And when the sky begins to clear and the sun it melts away my fear, I'll cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me. And I am ready for the storm, yes so ready I am ready for the storm, yes so ready I am ready for the storm, ready for the storm.
Excuse me?
I love the sound of that guitar. That is
Well,
a
you won't
Nick
play
Benjamin
properly.
guitar, and it is very beautiful. And we're just going to do one more.
This
because,
is just a cheap old Martin that she doesn't really like.
I know, I like that one too.
I love it.
But this
Really?
song was the one we were halfway through when the signal
Yeah.
dropped out last night.
And we disappeared. Hopefully it's not going to happen today. We have got this far.
This was requested by our Andy, who was gutted when it failed halfway through. And another one that sort of sounds a bit religious, but is actually just a plea for peace in the Middle East, isn't it? As much as anything else.
Yes, and recent events, it doesn't look like coming yet. Hey ho. Perhaps one day.
Oh, George.
I was watching Steve Earle on YouTube, giving his pre-song chats are brilliant. He's a clever guy. He speaks his mind and he knows his mind, and he can argue at any point very intelligently. And but he said there was folks saying, "What's the point?" He wrote this song of peace for Jerusalem. What's the point? He said people thinking it's a lost cause. He said back in the day, he said when I was a heroin addict, he said there was plenty of people thought I was a lost cause. He said, and I was one of them. He said, but I'm stood here today. He said, so I won't give up. And I thought that was brilliant.
That's
brilliant.
That's a pretty good way of looking at it. I think the guy's a genius. I mean, his songwriting is amazing. We've done a couple of his songs, and
You got some great songs.
Yeah, and he's a good, solid soul. I wouldn't want to live with him.
Yeah, not many do for
long.
long.
No, not many do for long. Now, how many wives is it now? Is it 8?
Seven or eight, something like that. Yeah.
One of them twice.
Yeah. Couldn't quite believe his luck first time around. So yeah.
Anyway, we'll leave you with this song.
We'll leave you with this, yeah.
And next week we're back to doing original songs. So
it'll be live from the lounge number 15 next week. Yeah, all original. So if you've got any requests, please send them in. We're still trying to keep it so that we're doing all different songs each week. So we've not done any repeats yet, and I think we've got enough in the bag to get through next week anyway. So
okay.
Yeah. I woke up this morning, none of the news was good, and the death machines were rumbling across the ground where Jesus stood. And a man on my TV told me it had always been that way, and there was nothing anyone could do or say. Well, I almost listened to him. Yeah, I almost lost my mind. Then I regained my senses again. Looked into my heart to find, and I believe that one fine day all the children of Abraham will lay down their swords forever in Jerusalem. Or maybe I'm only dreaming, or maybe I'm just a fool, but I don't remember learning how to hate in Sunday school. But somewhere along the way I strayed, and I never looked back again. But I still find some comfort there now and again. And the storm comes rumbling in, and I can't lay me down, and the drums are drumming again. And I can't stand the sound, but I believe there'll come a day when the lion and the lamb will lie down in peace together in Jerusalem. no barricades then. There'll be no wire or walls, and we could wash this blood from our hands, and all this hatred from our souls. And I believe that on that day, all the children of Abraham will lay down their swords forever in Jerusalem. Quit while you're ahead.
We can hope.
Fingers crossed, eh? And everything else. Yep. Thanks for watching again, for catching up, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll be back
Original songs live again.
Live again next
Next week.
Thursday.
Bye.
See ya.